teamwork there, all pushing together, all working in unison. Now we only have one Volk player left on the garage. It's Biggie Smalls. He has to survive. He can't kill to kill right now because there are 2 mask-up players. He has to survive this. He has 10 seconds remaining. Don't peek, Biggie Smalls. Stay there. 7 seconds, 6 seconds, 5 seconds. Sled moving out. Biggie Smalls moving back to the garage. 2, 1. Wow. Absolutely incredible stuff.
Interesting play by Kev right here on the on this wall. He almost turned the corner. I don't know if he heard Mad Eyes, but he is now peeking. He's trying to see if he can see anybody on these boxes. Mad Eyes is in the perfect position. I don't think Kev can see him. Mad Eyes is just waiting. Mad Eyes lets Kev walk all the way across. Did he not see him? Centaurian now walking right. Mad Eyes takes out Centaurian. Turn 6. What a play.
Yeah, this is not looking good for Danglers here. SMC Tactical using their momentum. Pwn kick on top of Stumpy, probably throwing him off. Sickness tossing a smoke. A nice grenade! Stumpy snagging 3, completely shutting down their approach.
Killinger going up to the 2nd floor. If they're not careful though, Gag's going to be able to shoot through the window. Gag's just playing a quiet game right here. Killinger is exposing himself almost slightly and taken out. That's all it takes. If a hand is barely exposed, he's going to be down and out for a counter, and he gets, oh man, Gag has put in some work.
So the stairwell. The smoke's coming in. The global camp trademark smoke penetration tactic. They're gonna get you lit. They're gonna get you buzzing. And then they're gonna come in hard. Can Phoenix hold them off to topple the top dog of the US? Thunderpollets stacking up with Jizzy Pants on the corner. Out come the hand signals. And no, rejection. Not want to kiss. But Jizzy making a run for across the southern turnstiles. Smithy sitting on the corner of the L room. Fry's going in. Thunderpants rushing in. And oh, Smithy tags him with the SKS at close range. Meanwhile, Jizzy looking for a kill, tags Officer Statham. Malno looks for Jizzy, doesn't catch him. Jizzy moving in. And oh, straight around the corner, Jizzy not finding his target. Malno immediately falling back. And Malno looking for Otto. Jizzy takes him out though. Smithy about to look at Jizzy Pants. And Smithy does take Jizzy Pants. Otto meanwhile looking for a 3 frag on Jizzy. Not finding 1-on-1. Oh, it's a trade versus Otto.
Looking to get into competitive virtual reality gaming? Register and compete for free at VRMasterLeague.com. Join hundreds of community members in the official Discord, where you can find a team, discuss a game, and more. Every week, teams from across the globe play for the chance to participate in the end-of-season championship tournament for prizes from league sponsors, ProTube VR, and VR Cover. Think you got what it takes? Join VR Master League and find out.
Sickness getting dangerously close to objective though. He is going for the plant.
Operator taking shots. They know he's back by the objective room. Keto's has no idea if Beasley managed to get past him. It's going to be a 3v3 for beginners.
But this is catastrophic for Raphael, right?
Soul defended it to the map.
God, look at this.
Kills on him.
He did it! I didn't even see it!
He's getting greedy. Is he gonna get it? He gets it! He gets the knife!
A grenade returning for Sir Al, and Sir Al is down! That's how you throw a grenade.
You hear someone here?
He hears Scooby, He got Scooby. Another one coming. Operator, he got Operator. Oh! That was too close.
Oh my gosh.
Alright. Shit, my mic is muted. Yeah, it's good. Alright, we are just waiting on the password for the lobby now. Waiting on Arctic to send it to me. Initially, Sickness set up a non-passworded lobby. Very useful. hoping they send the password relatively quickly because everyone sees already. Check. What password they're using? I'll sickness directly there. Right, hopefully he gets back to me quickly. Oh, controller, what are you doing? I'm sickness, your lobby is full. Give me the password. Running game's gonna be quicker. Try that. Probably should have friended him before the car started. That would have made life easier. God, half my friend list is in on mod right now. Absurd. Hey. I tried that and it didn't work. Silent Night, it seems, not me. What are you doing? Oh, finally. Arsenic is pulled through. Oh, no, sickness. There we go. Go. Right. I'm now entering the lobby. Alright, should be good when you guys are. First map we're starting off on is Suburbia. There we go, Suburbia is in the billboard. Let's go and set up some cameras. Probably should.
You guys ready? Or?
Casters are ready, everyone's ready. Semper, whenever you're ready.
Going to be starting imminently. Semper appears to have disappeared somewhere. I haven't seen Suburbia play too well. I haven't cast the match, which is starting or playing Suburbia at all. So it's going to be a nice breath of fresh air. Here we go, starting off. It's going to be a centre house objective. Apparently there was a very aggressive push by SMC Tactical on the centre objective against cannon fodder, so I'd like to see that, as I haven't watched the VOD through yet. So it'll be interesting to see. Almost got the overlay again.
You gotta fucking watch that window.
We do or not?
Yeah, we're doing it.
Yeah, we're doing it.
Fill it out.
We're doing it.
Okay, it looks like it's they're doing what they did against cannon fodder then. Very early smoke coming out onto the black car. Free firing over to the black car. One taken down already. Okay, possibly going to get taken down by Mr. Zed. Then my Pancake takes down Mr. Zed. But he's really dragged by Arsenic. My friend is dropping. Landon Jordan takes down Arsenic. 52's going to try and take down Landon. Landon's taken down by, Landon takes down whoever the hell that was. They go to Cat, but it's a suicide. How quick was that round? That was incredibly quick. Right, guys, give me some time to move across the map. Alright, let's input this SMC tactical to take the first round. There's too much happening there for me to say it all. It looks like a member of SMC tactical crashed. They managed to get 4 kills in the first 30 seconds. Last guy committed suicide. Who was the last guy? Probably our Semper. No, they are not. Oh dear. Everything's fine. I just moved the onward window a bit. You probably saw that. Just don't look at it. 2 members of SMC Tactical have left the game, probably restarting. Check where my cameras all are. They're all up inside Centre House. Yeah, I could see Arsenic's body sticking into the wall there when he died. His giant body is clearly too big to actually roll down the stairs, so it just merged with the wall. What's it waiting on? Who is that? Mad Scientist is one of the people. No, not Mad Scientist. Honey Half. There you go. Honey Half and one more, which I don't remember the name of. I'll check their roster. It will all be in there. Maybe they're restarting their computers. Most likely they are. They'd probably already be in, so they wouldn't have Discord open if they're restarting, obviously. Well, I'm going to mute my mic while we wait. Sickness, that was it. Sickness is late. Restart. The last one is Honey Half. And Honey Half is in. Teams appear to be ready now. On what they're saying. Silence, it seems. Nothing but mic popping and breathing. See what objective we're getting then. Another Centaur's objective, okay. I wonder if SMC Tactics is going to expect Mob Squad to do the same thing they literally just did last round. It was clearly very effective. They all rushed this centre passageway here, smoked this while they were about halfway down, then proceeded to just spray through this bush here while moving to this one here, making sure that nobody going here is going to survive really. Right, had the overlap there, don't worry, minor. Still need that guy waving the overlay paper in my face.
Upstairs here, man. They're not gonna abandon their plan to try to do what we did without practice. I'm watching far right.
Early shots coming out from Pancake, I believe. Going over towards either the centre passageway or Mr. Said, I'm not sure who. But they were definitely going out trying to wallbang them. Going with a pretty standard defence here. One, the top floor. Oh dear. King, I'd love to join in combat and casting. Pretty standard defence. One on the second floor of the objective, one on the porch, just in the little corner, and one watching the back doors there. Meanwhile, Multicore's playing quite passively. Sitting by these bushes trying to catch someone moving on the other side. Want to risk it. Let's listen to SMC comms. Silence mostly. Nade tries to snag Sickness's position. Unfortunately, it's just a few meters too far. Doesn't snag him. Still all up on both sides. Squigooken trying to push this west side. Ash comes out against Sickness, I believe. Must have been Arsenic. Another nade from Arsenic. And a smoke. Must have been Mrs. Zed's flash then. Nade coming out, a smoke coming out on the west side. Trying to distract them. I remember of SMC Tech actually going down on the second floor. Missed that somehow. So again, probably going to try and tag Pancake here maybe. And get to the front of the house here, he's got pretty much free reign. He'll be able to take down Sickness, and maybe rush in, take down Pancake as well. Gonna see Squookin pretty soon. Shots coming out from Honey Off over towards Arsenic, but Honey Off is taken down. Sickness also taken down by Squookin. It is just 2v5 now. Pancake in a bad position here. They're gonna storm this front here. I was thinking Pipshu, not knowing there's someone down in the spawn house. And there's only two left. Okay, sees Gooken's but takes him down. And he just lets off a random shot. Semper's playing a bit cautious now. He knows there's someone up there. Still 4v2. Hopefully Semper doesn't team kill Arsenic. We've had enough team kills in the last two matches I cast. More than enough. Oh, Semper almost sees Pancake there. Meanwhile, Pooch's taking shots over towards Centre Hotel from the tank. Pancake rushes out of the building, tries to take down Mr. Said, but fails. Unfortunately, no member of Mob Squad taken down by that rush by Pancake. It's all up to landing Jordan inside the house. Smoke comes out on the objective. Not very good, that's mostly screwed over his own team. Possibly going to try and peek this here, Semper. Try and catch a peeking landing Jordan. He peeks, Semper tries to take him down. Landing Jordan takes down Semper but fails to take down Arsenic. I think this is the first match I was casting today that has not been 4-0 to either side. Finally, we're going to see matches that aren't going to be 4-0, 4-0, 0-4, 0-4, 4-0. See some 3-4s. Very exciting. Alright, this is going to be a tank objective this time. SMC tactical on the attack. I wonder if they're going to try and do some kind of super ballsy rush like they did last time.
Careful of the nades, they will be nading our...
Tank.
Is it tank or is it fucking garage?
No, it's not.
Watch
looks
the
like tank.
grenade.
Bait objective.
15
Yeah, watch
seconds, right?
the 15.
Finally realise it's tank. They fan out, clearly not going for a hard rush this time. Expect some of Arsenic's bullets to come down here pretty soon. Maybe not. Grenade going off right as the 15 seconds are up. That's risky. 2 seconds earlier and that'd be bad. Playing pretty passively, 3 in the spawn house, 1 in the center house, 1 of the tank sandbags. Take a look at the map here. Not sure what this guy's doing. Who is that?
Let's pick 1 or 2 and then we smoke out the hell out of the tank.
Funny off. All the way at the back. If he sits back here, he might be able to catch a guy in the top left. Maybe that's what he's trying to do. Judging from the angle of his gun, that is what he's trying to do. Very valuable pick if he can get it. Ah, Semper. Get inside. Oh, thanks, Semper. You've glitched me into the roof. Smoke's coming in from Mr. Beefy up towards the tank and Arsenic. Arsenic peeks Mr. Beefy, takes some shots, nothing connects. But Landon Jordan trying to push into the centre house. They're smoking out heavily on that side. Mr. Beefy's actually taken down by a fantastic nade from Arsenic. Exposed directly above his head into the Gibson. A very close nade, almost goes in and takes down Mr. Said. 2 centimetres to the left and that would have gone in. Alas, it was not to be. Keep pressing V for map. I'm not playing squad. Damn it. A member of Mosswell was actually taken down in the garden at some point. I missed that. Must have been from whoever's at that corner. Sickness. Oh goodness, is Arsenic is still up behind the sandbags. While Landon and Punkey trying to clear that centre house. Honey house moving up the west side. I wonder if he can see Pookachu. I think those were Pancake shots. Quite certain. Semper almost gets tagged by Honey Half, fails. Arsenic's taken down by Sickness on the east side. Nice prone action from Sickness. 4v2 situation. 1 in the centre house and 1 in spawn house. Mr. Said staying on tablet duty. Sorry, not 4v2, 4v3. This says taking down my Pancake as he rushes upstairs. It's 4v2 now. Sickness could go for the cap here. If they refrain from any kills and just prone here, he could get this. Very much get this. But I reckon our Semper's going to rush out of spawn house now and try and get on top of tank. Sickness is going to take him down. Sickness goes behind Semper. I'm not quite sure what he was planning to do there. Maybe not realising there's only 1 left. But Arsen's taken down anyway by Honey Half or Lanley Jordan, and they take the third round. Alright, next round starting. This time it's going to be a Western objective at the red car. Sorry, not the red car, the white car. SMC tactical on defense. Land's going over towards the burning truck in the smoke.
I need somebody over here with me.
Nice position for watching all the way down the centre bush area. Take a look here. The hell of a sight line you've got. See if Moxwell's saying anything. Nope, you can just hear our Semper breathing. Squookin and Arsting are moving up the east side, possibly in a pre-fire Honey House position. I've seen Arsenic take down guys behind that fence a billion times before. When we're going there against them, it's just suicide, really. He's actually looking over towards there. I've not seen someone watch that angle from the fence before. Mostly they're looking through the gap in the whatever that grated stuff at the top of the fence is called. Never over towards this side here. But if he's equally screwed if they decide to pre-fire it. They're going out over towards the centre, or maybe west side from whoever that is. I believe that is who's that? Homecake. Let's take a look. Who's that? Let's check all my cameras, see where they lead. There you go. Our Semper. Was checking the wrong team. They're playing very passively. Landon John tries to pre-fire on the west side, or rather he was shooting at Arsenic who was on that west side. I didn't see him. None of the shots net. Flash comes out from Landon Jordan. Landon Jordan is actually taken down by Arsenic. Sickness going for the res. Arsemper rushing them. Takes down Sickness, takes down Landon Jordan as well. Now only 5v3. I'll take shots from Poopchu and it's taken down by Poopchu, of course. Sorry, Squiggykin. Poopchu's actually taken down by Honey Half. V4. This is looking very good for Mob Squad here. Homecake's actually going up the middle, trying to flank them. It's a risky move, but they do still have one on the objective, that being Mr. Beefy. Smoke the West Street here, across. Mr. Beefy, I'm not sure if he noticed, possibly did. Mr. Beefy tries to pre-fire Pokecake's position. Mr. Beefy's taken down by Squeaken. Squeaken's taken down by Pokecake. Pokecake also took down another on the west side earlier. Just didn't catch that until now. Now 1v2. Pokecake could actually pull this off, especially from the position he's in. He knows that they're mostly on the west side. He knows that there's 1, 2, maybe 3 left. So he's going to be playing passively enough that chances are they're just going to wander into him. Arsenic's hunting for him though. If he peeks this bush too much, chances are Arsenic's going to take him down. if he makes any noise. He's being pretty silent, though he's jittering about. I think it's coming up the other side of the hedge. Pancake, if he does another look like that, he's going to catch him. But Arsenic will also definitely see him fidgeting like that. He apparently doesn't, and he looks around at the exact wrong moment. Never mind. Arsenic, please. You've got to see him. He's fidgeting so much, but no, Pancake takes down Arsenic as he fidgets behind the bush. Arsemper and Pancake right next to each other. Pancake sprays through the bush and takes down Arsemper. Very nice blind spray through that bush. Only going off the clicks of his weapon. SMC Tactical might take Suburbia 4-1. Pancake picking up 10 kills with only 2 deaths. He's really the king of the team here. Kind of regret not getting any water before this match started. Really do with some now. Right, this time it's going to be a burning objective of SMC Tactical on the attack.
Oh, yes. It's a nice one, it's the fast one.
It's the fast one. Do we want to give it a shot?
Fuck yeah, we do.
We overwhelmed them in the middle house.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go for another rush. I better be careful now. I want to see if Arsenic's gonna do his signature move of spraying through that bush here immediately. Apparently not. An enormous amount of smoke's coming out. Member of SMC Tactical takes down another member of the mob squad. They're rushing towards the objective already. Tickets takes down 1, Tickets takes down 2. Tickets is taken down by a nade. Pancake rushes to the objective and is taken down by Arsenic. Arsenic goes for the resin poopager, it seems. Yes. It's already 2v3. Another member of SMC Tactical taking down the west side. I think I'm right around the corner from Arsenic. And here, I've going for the cap. He's going to line inside the corpse of Arsenic. Poopager has no idea. He's got plenty of time to cap. Poopager has no idea he's going to get this. It's going to go 5-1 to SMC Tactical. He cannot screw this up. He cannot screw this up, I say, without the overlay this time. He fails to get the cap for the... Only half. Only half, this is embarrassing for both of us. Only half, I had the overlay up. I'm embarrassed as well. Ugh. Maybe I should have said that. I feel kind of bad now. I'm sorry, honey half. I feel kind of terrible after that. Ugh. But he had that cap to right. He was on the objective in smoke, and the enemy right next to him that has no idea he's there. He should have had that. Without a doubt. I don't believe it.
Right, who about you?
Next round.
Burning building.
I even thought it was right. Fuck.
He thought the objective was right, that's why the code was right, that's why he put the tablet back and got his gun out, went for kill and poop. Ouch. It's rough. It's another same objective, same spawn. Playing very aggressive with these positions, especially with Landon Jordan probing up towards the sandbags and playground. Most of them on the east side were along with the objective. They're coming out, Sickness takes him down. He's resible though. Sickness also flashes his own corpse. I find that whenever they do these rushes, it screws with me, and I always have the overlay up. Sickness wants a res from Landon, but he's not getting it. Okay, Pro's going to try and take down Mr. Sed. Mr. Sed takes down Pancake through the smoke. I'm not entirely sure if you can see him there. Mr. Beefy takes him shots over towards lane 3. Fails to take down Mr. Sed. Mr. Sed's going to take down Landon Jordan in just a second. Never mind, he gets the res on Sickness. Sickness gets peaked by Mr. Sed. Along with Landon Jordan, Mr. Sed takes down 2. Along with Sickness for the second time. So now we're only 5v2. Goes to Honey Half and Mr. Beefy. Honey Half is taken down by Mr. Sed. Roll. Mr. Sed fires through the smoke completely blind and takes down another out of the tank. That must have been a headshot. That is filthy. I didn't input the score properly. There you go. I'm not sure why it's doing that. Let's go. That's better. Reminds me of the Lemon Squad versus Lemon Squad versus Mob Squad match. Well, on the same objective, same kind of scenario, they just completely fumble the objective. On the Lemons versus Mob Squad match, they Barsemper knifes 2 of them on the objective, even though they had ample time to cap. This is just even more severe than that. I bet Honey Half is not happy with himself right now. Don't worry, I got the overlay.
Good objective. I'm gonna be on
Semper, we need you alive on lane 1. Just keep your head down. Wait for them to cross the street.
Yeah, just pray they don't barricade my combo.
Arsenic said Puck's going to push up to the same position. Arsenic using his height is an absurd advantage right here. Looking over all the way to there, takes down Sickness.
1 down.
Arsenic's height is absolutely ridiculous. This is member of SMC Tactical takes some shots over towards Arsenic as he tries to cross. Arsenic's going to nade him. The nade somehow has no effect even though it hit dead on.
One moving right.
That's very questionable. Shots coming out on the west side, over towards the school bus from, who's this? Pikachu. Actually, no one there, Pikachu is shooting ghosts. Mr. Said managed to take down 1 in lane 2. Pancake and Mr. Beefy trying to go up lane 4. Shut up, James. Arsenic was actually taken down. He fails to obey Arsenic's suggestion and is taken down. Not finished off, however. Sorry about the overlay. Mr. Beefy takes some shots over towards what looks like the objective, maybe. Maybe whoever this was here, not sure who, but they were taken down by Mr. Beefy most likely. Pikachu's still sitting on the west side along with Arsenic. They've got a good cover of the objective.
Just hear me. There's one by spawn point and one by lane 2.
If you want to do a job for absolutely no pay. Come to England and slap a piece of paper that says overlay in my face every time a new round starts. That'll be much appreciated. This is the typo of my Mac here. This is important. Playing nice and slow. Actually, a member of SMC Tactical was taken down. It's just 1v2 now. Not looking good for SMC Tactical. There you go, the cap's caught up with you now. Mr. Beefy being very careful. Let's check out his perspective. Mr. Beefy's taken down by Arsenic across the road.
So tired of grades.
And Mobs will take the first map, Suburbia.
A trade. What are the odds, man?
Great match, guys. Phenomenal match. That was incredible.
Trade. Really good game.
Yeah. I mean, we still had one guy.
One more. Hey, did you hear us? Did you guys hear us? Cannon Fodder beat Boss Fight in a map. You and us are going to fucking London.
Fuck yeah.
Nice. Can't wait to see you guys there.
Now the least you could do was let us win that map. We were
Both going to... They say they're going to London. They're not going to London. They're going to Leicester. Notify them of this.
There is 0. No, that wouldn't. No, we can't.
It affects your ranking for the actual championship.
Well, no, you guys are first.
Oh, this is very confusing. They're on both sides.
I'm on the wrong team.
Arsenic.
Oh, there you go. I was wondering why they're on the wrong teams.
You guys hosting?
Start the game, bro. Start
What'd
the
you say,
game,
bro?
What map are you guys manning?
Let's make sure that we're in for sure. Did they beat them on a full map? Oh yeah.
Going to England.
Yep.
Okay. All right, guys. We're gonna remake a new map right now.
Well, it's our pick, isn't it? So we
No,
can.
Yeah, we're banning Downfall.
Banning Downfall.
What did you expect?
We got our ass
Let us
into
talk
it.
real quick, see what
Yeah, no
map we're gonna
problem,
do.
no problem. We'll all leave and we'll just join when your new one comes up, okay?
Sounds good.
That's kind of an annoying way to set up. That really screws me over. Right, we're going to hop over to the title card for a minute while we wait for that lobby to pop up. Alright, we are hopping into the next round. Next map, rather. You didn't enable spectator slots. You know. Change the password by 1 digit. I don't understand why. Unable to join a game. I don't understand why.
Congrats to you two.
Yeah, I would too. I'd love to kill these
Finally.
guys.
But don't expect an easier fight, gentlemen. We're gonna bring the noise just the same, okay?
By the way, I heard you say London during the last map.
On Suburbia. Let's go 3-1.
Sounded Buxton. It sounds like boss fight.
Hold on.
Lost the match
UK
to
is,
counter.
the UK is all just
Yeah.
London, right? That's
You're going to Leicester, not London.
It sounded like cannon fodder took one off boss fight, so that puts us through, I think.
definitely.
You
I think
Americans.
that's official.
Yep.
It is.
Alright, so let's set this
Now I get to see how sexy Landon actually is.
bomb squad.
In my head, he's super sexy.
I can't wait to see Smiles.
Alright, you need to meet yourself on Discord still.
Oh shit, I'm sorry.
SMC Tactical.
I had to subject
On
you to-
quarantine. Set up some cameras while we wait for him. Cameras are all set up. Just waiting on our Semper and Poopachu. I double check that the overlay's off before we start this. I don't want to miss another R-stick maneuver. There you go, it's off. Oh, I thought it was down for a second. I'm kind of disappointed. I already saw what the map was. See what Mob Squad's thinking now. Who's trying to take the rooftop while the rest are going south, it seems. Shots coming out early from Pookachu, I believe, going towards tank. Actually managed to take one down, finish him off as well, at the base of roof building. Nice work from Pookachu. Thickness is looking over towards Burning, though, probably going to snag one. Never mind, he's not. Thickness is very nearly taken down by Mr. Seds. I hit him right in the upper chest. Remember, Mobshaw's taking down the south side. Weekend's been called out by Sickness. Shots coming out over towards tank. Honey Oven taken down by Mr. Seds. Land George taken down from the roof by I believe that is our Semper. That's Pookachu. Pookachu and Squiggy taking the roof. Got another Discord message. Yeah, after this, stick around if you want some breakdowns of the matches. We'll be discussing stuff and questions and break down what happened in matches. Number 4 in Silent Night. Yeah, I missed it, but that's okay. Squeaken's taken down by Sickness, but Sickness is taken down by Pookachu. Mobs will take both rounds. Oh, so many things to do, so little time. Only 2 members of Mob Squad remaining there. SMC Tactical started off very strong, but they couldn't deal with Sickness. Not Sickness, hurt. No, Mob Squad started off strong, then it fell apart a bit, and then they pieced it back together. There you go. My story's straight again. And this time it is going to be a far east objective. It's going to be a south spawn as well. I want to see if they can try and cross this.
We can make it to 12 rounds. I'll bet it's 12.
Yeah,
I'll be responsible for your alcohol poisoning. I don't mind.
I'll be smoking cross.
This weekend's going to try and smoke across while Arsenic is speaking about getting drunk. Probably not a good idea during the match. Shots coming out over towards the weekend, trying to pre-fire into that smoke. They don't connect, but they might connect here. Alas, they don't. Member of SP Tactical is rushing south, possibly going to try and take down Squeak, and
Definitely focusing on me. Can I get some cover fire so I can move further south?
if he peeks quickly here, he can easily get the kill, landing Jordan. Needs to be quick. Can't afford to sit around and just let Squeak and cross over into the rocks. Squeakin is taken down by someone watching the road. I believe that is Mr. Beefy. Is Sickness down or is he prone? Sickness is proning very slowly up towards our Semper. Coming out on the left side, member of Mosswell's taken down. Does he trade? No, Bunkgate does just take him down out of harm's way. John's finally moved up to that south rock. Our Semper might be getting taken down by Sickness once he finally peeks his corner. And sorry, Mr. Beefy and Honey Elf sitting by this hole in the wall. Sickness blows his location by shouting. Our Semper trades with Sickness. Sickness is reservoir, however. John smokes over towards the Humvee. Maybe going to try and go for objective. They could cap this if they're quick. Almost being killed. Remember, SMC gets this taken down. She's taken down though. He decides that it's too risky. He knows he's there. So the SMC tactical take the second round. It's a match so far. One round then the other and the other. No team getting a super far ahead lead on the other.
No, it's north objective. We're good.
Oh, yeah, it's not.
Arsenic calls out the correct objective. Team almost believing that is a, I believe they're thinking of a centre objective or possibly a wall objective here. Very different strategies you'll want to use. And John popping off shots over towards ambulance. They don't connect to anyone. I think Pokecake actually did take a shot there. Maybe not. Smoke already on the North Street as someone crosses to the cement trucks. Arsenic most likely sitting back with that 12 times. Yeah. See if this is him. Let's see, Squeakin and Arsenic, yes. Both with a...
Behind the big air conditioner.
12 times? No, one with the 12 times, one with a hollow AK-5C. See what this guy takes to our Semper. Okay, Arsenic does his thing and one taps. Purple's up here. He one taps Pokecake, direct headshot. Just here from the wing. That's Arsenic for you. Mr. Beefy's body at the perfect angle for holding this angle here. Just his head is exposed. I'm hearing some weird static. Don't know why. Maybe that's his radio coming through. Let's see. It is. Mr. Beefy does take a hit from I believe Arsenic. So far, pretty even attack so far. Mr. Beefy's taken down by Arsenic from the burning building. Possibly Squeakin though. Is that long range? It's probably Arsenic. But Squeakin's pretty good as well. Seem to not be covering this east side at all. One guy very, very slowly moving up there and advancing. Airburst grenade yet again has no effect. Probably going to just trying to clear the roof. There it is. There's my camera. Squeakin going on top of the roof here. Going on top of the roof wing. Trying to see if there's anyone on top of the roof or on the second floor there. Sorry, first floor of the office block. Which you nice, Mr. Beefy, making sure he's dead.
Three-story building in the northwest. Three-story building in the northwest.
Pipshu calls out Mr. Beefy, sorry, Honey Half in this 3-story. Smoke comes out onto him. Nice smoke. Gonna be getting anxious. Honeyhoff almost gets peaked by Squeak. Honeyhoff's taken up by Squeak again. She's gonna push and finish him off. But he almost does get taken down by whoever this is here, Sickness. Never mind, Sickness is taken down. We'll look for the last member of SMC Tactical Up. Alan Jordan on the north wall, but he's getting flanked right now by him, whoever that is. Mr. Sad, there you go. I knew it was a short name. And Mobscore takes the third round. Waiting on Pone Cake now to ready up. Right, they're all ready. Hopefully the car starts soon. Oh, Mr. said unready to second, the counter begins, but ready's back up shortly after. Right, the third round begins. They realise it's a quick spawn.
This is not burning, am I correct? This is gas station?
It's either gas station or a garage.
They've figured out the objective, even though it's a very hard objective to figure out, considering they are right on top of each other. Sending one guy to the base of the roof, two going east, two going west. Arsenic's doing his thing.
Nothing cement trucks. Crater spawn.
Arsenic sees one at the cement.
Alright, one's crossing south, one's coming to the tank courtyard.
He fails to take anyone down, but he sees both of them. One's coming out on the west side. Very close contact here. Honeyhoff and Pooch on top of each other. Pooch's nade takes down Honeyhoff. Pooch rushes, takes down Honeyhoff, possibly on top of Landon as well. Landon takes down Honeyhoff. The rush doesn't work out. Who is that actually? Not Honeyhoff. Poochu, there you go. I don't know why I got those names confused. I did. Shots coming out over all the way towards the burning building, I believe. Okay, half the team's dead already. Not sure whose shots those were then, or where they were going. It's now only 2v2. One is getting flanked over in the north side. Loudon Jordan needs to be careful, he's going to get taken down in a second. Loudon Jordan's taken down on the north side. Getting the viewpoint of Mr. Beefy. Mr. Beefy seems to be trying to confirm a body. Probably not a good idea at this point. Only 1v something. Yeah, there you go, he's just realised. 1v2. Let's take some shots from the wing.
Try that.
Didn't even know there was someone at the wing. Throw some nades. Smokes rather. I'm not sure whose nade that was. If that was on the plane wing, that was a hell of a long nade. No, it wasn't. Goes from Arsenic as he rushes out and takes down Mr. Beefy. Third round goes to Mob Squad. Fourth round, rather. I wonder if SMC Tactical can try and pull this into a 3-3 or a 3-2, or if Mob Squad is just going to use their momentum and just crush them here, being on Marsoc. Like on other maps and other matches, the kills are relatively balanced here. It's only a handful, well, one, maybe two members with a low amount of kills, because normally Arsenic or who's the probably the best player on SMC Tactical. I don't know, but for Mob Squad, for example, Arsenic usually just dominates, especially on Downfall. Going 10 and 2 is not an uncommon occurrence. If she's taken down with the smoke on the blind fire across the street, it's rezzed. Roof.
One more smoke?
They're using all of their smoke to try and cross to the north there. They don't want to spare any expense. They are leaving a member behind in the south dunes. Even if I had a camera over there. Our Semper watching that wing.
I'm hanging out in the south. I'm waiting for someone to fix anyone.
Still just waiting for someone to pick that wing. There's nobody up there. No events so far, just some pot shots coming up from the motel. The guy at the motel is actually taken down by Sickness, who rushes up to the east side. East 2 story. Sickness pops off some more shots towards the north. They don't connect. Never mind, they do connect and one guy's downed. And another is, never mind, he was the same guy. He wasn't down, just revived. Really be clearer. There's a suggestion for you. I know you're watching, James. And the member of Mob Squad is taking down that north side. Which one is my roof camera? There we go. He's about to get flanked, but he's refragged by Squeaken. Whoever that was avenged. It's 2v4 now. SMC Tactical has a major advantage here. I believe they will take this into a 3-2. Shots coming out on the south side. Our Semper is taken down. 1v4 now. A very bad situation for Squeaken. Squeaken looking for that flanker now. His guns already. 3 minutes left on the clock. A very long shot all the way from the roof. Sorry, not the roof, the plane wing. Taking down Squeaken. Nice shot from whoever that was. Right, possibly what could be the final round here on Quarantine. Final round for the day, in fact. This is the last match until tomorrow. There'll be another East objective. time with a north spawn.
No, we don't need 2 people at the hotel.
You go to hotel, I tell my new objective. Can someone tell me smoke south road?
Cross, it was a bad move.
Yeah, but now we can make it across the road with no issues.
Watch the hole, watch the hole.
Talking about what happened last round, it seems. Well, with the smokes debacle. Looks like they're looking for any picks they can get initially. I feel like we're going to just be watching the map here for a minute. Shots coming out from the 2-story over towards the roof, I believe. Oh, shots on the south side.
Just chill in the Windmill Hills and let them come to you.
Sitting in the tower in the south. Austin's also looking for that guy on the roof. Oh, wrong button.
Sniper, but
Thickness takes... No, he doesn't take down, he fails. He's still up.
Still there, Landon.
Who's that by the car then? Is he taken down? He was in fact taken down, I missed that. I thought he was just crouching, but no, he wasn't. 4v5. South side's completely undefended now. If you get Arsenic looking the other direction, they could sneak up it. Oh, and Mist said as well. Shots coming out from Arsenic over towards the south, along with a nade. As Sickness is going to be watching this corner here. Smokes everything out, make sure Arsenic has no good line of sight. Maybe I'll pre-fire this here. A good idea. No, he doesn't. He's taking that one, as I said. He has an uncanny ability to see through smoke. Oh, that's not uncanny at all. Just weird smoke. Austin was actually taken down at some point. I didn't see that. It's now only 2, maybe 3. I can't tell. 4v3, yes. Oh, not anymore. It's 4v2. Poochie's taken down. Well, it was 4v3. Poochie's taken down by Landon Jordan. Landon Jordan goes to the cap. And if they do not kill him, Landon Jordan... I don't believe it. The lack of coordination has screwed SMC here, making it 3-3 instead of 3-4. Oh dear.
That is literally like our 5th suicide someone's done against us today.
man, dude, that's like 3.
I don't believe that was a suicide.
Oh, sorry, I thought it was a suicide. Never mind, cancel that. I'm ignorant, sorry.
Oh, man.
I've twigged that wasn't a suicide now. Alright, it's going to be a burning objective, is that, or a gas station? No, it's a courtyard objective.
I'd say so.
This is a really tough fucking one to defend. Middle burning. Beat me, middle
This
burning.
isn't looking good for SMC. I think that's their 2nd failed cap. If I remember correctly. Very unfortunate. 2nd failed like linchpin cap that would have changed the tide of everything. Then again, I don't think it's very important now that they're already guaranteed to be going to London. Sickness sees one crossing in the South Street. Meanwhile, Punkake's poking out some shots over towards the northeast side. He actually manages to tag one and is taken down, and he finishes him off as well. But Sickness is also taken down. Sickness Pancake. Who is that? Yeah, it is Pancake. Just behind the motel, he's getting taken down. as he peeks too much. Cygnus might get taken down as he pushes around here. Sees the guy push up towards tank. He doesn't call it in, he tries to go in for the kill. Almost gets a team kill from the south side. Unfortunately taken down by Squeaken from the north side. Leaving their north side completely undefended. A 4v3 rather. I don't know if those guys are downed back there or not. Let's take a look. No, they're not. They just playing super passively.
That's 2 down. I've got 1 at roof. You've got 1 there. Do we have any?
I think there's 2 down, and they would be correct. There are 2 down the map here. Really, not much is happening. It makes it kind of hard to cast. Nothing happens for a while, then everything happens at once. Especially when you've been awake a bit too long. It's rough. SMC, we do have a guy watching the south street just from the green car. If Osempa looks through this window very carefully, he could spot him. I'm not sure he's going to be able to get there without being seen by Mr. Beefy. He does get there, and he manages to headshot the green car. Mr. Beefy tags Osempa, doesn't get the kill. Buxton trying to move up to the burning building. He hops into the courtyard area. It is still a lot 4v2. Very safe mob squad here. Nade comes out from someone. Mr. Biffy gets taken down by Arsenic. I believe that was Arsenic's grenade. Very risky with Squeaking just there. All up to Honey off. Honey half sitting on the objective, make sure they can't cap because chances of him being able to pull this back are very low. With the shot over on Mr. Beefy, Pokegate rather. No, those were his friendlies. Someone else. He failed to shoot a member of Mob Squad. Squeaking takes down Honey off, and the final map and round goes towards Mob Squad.
Those were fucking close ass games, gentlemen.
Good job, guys.
It was a
Good games, guys.
It was a blast.
Yeah, it was amazing. So fun, dude. So fun. We'll see you guys in fucking England.
Alright, so check Discord real quick. Yeah, the final round of the final map of the final game of today has ended. Me, Nightfire, and I believe Silent Knight will be doing a breakdown of the matches in about 20 minutes. If you want to stick around, it'll be on Onward Master League 1, the original channel. So I will see you guys there in about 20 minutes.